Hello, students, future teachers. Today I'm making you a quick video on Screencastify. You can see in the corner over there. It's a free extension on Chrome where you can record up to 10 minutes, or you can spend $24 a year and have unlimited recording. I like to use it to make little tutorials and explain things to students. So I'm just going to kind of talk you through the reading response that I've asked you to do with the Reader Come Home. Okay, here we go. So here's our course syllabus. I am going to link the assignments to the headings in the document to make it easier to find these things. So these are two, let's see, a really long syllabus. Those are the assignments, and here is the schedule. Okay, so I'm going to make this a header, and therefore it makes it easy to link. Okay. And schedule. There we go. Okay, so now it makes it easy to look at our weekly schedule and locate the information that you need to finish the assignments. So let's look at the assignments. In the assignments, you can see they're numbered 1 through 4, and then those are the main assignments in yellow. And then here with the right justified are the details for the assignment. So for tutoring, these are the things that you'll have to do. But we're looking at the reader's notebook and the online weekly responses here. So this is sort of an explanation. And down here are details. So let's look at the online reading response. So this week I asked you to write a video or CERR for Reader Please Come Home, just looking at the very first letter of that. So what I'd like you to do is, let's just look at the instructions here. For some reading assignments, I ask you to post a response on our blog, on KidBlog. For this, you'll have the option to do a written or video response. So as a reader, you're absorbing information and you may feel comfortable sharing it verbally or in writing, whichever is a strength for you. So I encourage you as an English teacher that not everything that your students respond to has to be done in writing. So for this, you have the option to do written or video. This link here will show you how to do a good or meaningful text-based response. And I made this for my junior high students. So if you click on the link. Hello. Today I want to talk about this is a Screencastify that I did modeling to the students how to do it. So you can watch that video. I used it using literature, but you can do it for Reader Please Come Home. So for the video option, I'd ask you to do a vlog, which is a video response using Screencastify, or a video app on your phone, whichever you're more comfortable with. You can upload the video to a YouTube channel. I recommend starting a YouTube channel because if you're going to create tutorials for your students and you want them to look at how to do an introductory paragraph or how to check for grammar or how to analyze a text or annotate, you can make all these videos for the students and just put them on your YouTube, and when they're at home, they can look at them. So they're like mini lessons, but it's individualized. Or you can make it on your phone and upload that directly to KidBlog. I would just caution you that if you do that, and depending on how long your video is, which doesn't need to be more than 5 to 10 minutes, it might take a while to upload. So that's up to you to try. So instructions for how to make a vlog are here. These are instructions that I have used with my students the last few years. Really step-by-step with sentence stems to support them. You can use these or not use these, but you'll notice that some students really benefit from this, organizing their thoughts, using the discourse or the language of literature or reading. A little rubric, and then here's sentence stems for the claim, evidence, reasoning, and response. So the students move through those 4 parts in their video. And here are a couple examples. One is from Leanna, one is from Alex. So you can see a couple examples. You can go ahead and click on them and meet some of my students. And here's Alex. Okay, so both of them use, I think Alex used Screencastify and I think Leanna just used her video phone. So it's up to you. If you'd like to do a written response, you can do a CERR. Again, you can follow the video instructions here. And this is an instruction sheet that I've created for my students. I started using this several years ago and have tweaked it a little bit every year. If you're reading a book, so if you want to use this with the students you tutor, and it's a fiction or nonfiction memoir, nonfiction narrative, you can use this sort of as a guide. Here's sort of how to do the claim evidence response. Here's sentence stems or a template for students who need that extra support. It's a way of differentiating some different claim options. Here's informational text, again, similar format and some claims for informational text because we do different things depending on the text structure or the mode of the writing. So there you go. You have some resources for you. So both of these would be posted on KidBlog on our website. So right here. .org/class. Okay, so you would post there. I think I said, and then 19. Okay, and so then we can also take a look at our course schedule just to kind of look at the deadlines here. All right, so for prepare for next class, you're going to read letter 1 and do a video written response on KidBlog and respond to 2 peers. So here, if you click on it, how do you respond to one another in meaningful ways? I think you know how, but sometimes the students need some sentence stems. So here's some different, down here are some different ways to respond. So you can take a look at that. And then you're going to read these 2 pieces. These are linked articles. And for this, I'd like you to write your CERR in your notebook, right? So sometimes it will be video or something typed that we're going to share. And then these are just sort of some notes for you. And you can do this in different ways that you prefer. And then you're going to do your interview and complete the write-up here. And that's the instructions are linked. Let's just go back up here to the assignments. So when you write your assignments in your notebook, when you keep your reader's notebook here, I invite you to the reader response in your notebook. You can do a CERR, but I also invite you to make drawings, create graphic organizers, use Cornell notes, whatever you want to try, different note-taking strategies if you're learning them in other classes. Integrate these into your notebook to give it a try. That way you'll have examples that you can share with your students. Also, you can figure out what works for you, what may work for a student. And if you have a couple different strategies that will work on this semester, you can try them out yourself and see which ones you want to use for your classroom. But I think in general, it's good to have like a whole bunch so that you can see, help your readers figure out what works for them. All right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, email me. I hope that this little tutorial has helped you think through some of the things I'm asking you to do and why, which is perhaps more important. Okay.